Welcome to Group Chat Chronicles. I'm Kaylee, your host, and today we are joined by the one, the only Seth.
Hello, I'm Seth.
Seth is my current love interest.
Sounds terrible. It sounds like there's no interest involved. A love interest? That sounds like someone I would describe as just like a Tinder swipe or something.
Yeah, well, you know. Just kidding. So for those who may not know you, would you like to give a little intro?
I'm fucking Seth, bro. I'm just kidding. Okay, I gotta be serious.
Try not to embarrass me in front of my friends.
Oh, I'm Seth. I'm 28 years old. I work in finance. I love the Dallas Cowboys. Play video games. Is that it? Is that pretty much how to describe me? That's kind of pathetic now that I'm like having to do this.
I know it's hard. Introductions are hard. I did an episode right before this that was an introduction and I just felt so cringed. So I was thinking about when we first moved in together. Do you ever think about if we should have waited longer or was it perfect?
I'm trying to think about how much longer I moved in or how much later I moved in to when, like, I guess we first started dating. So we first started dating June 22.
Yes.
Okay. And I moved in February, March of 2023.
Like the end of March.
Okay. So what is that? That's like 8 months, would you say? June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, 9 months. So yeah, 9 months. I think for the situation that we were in and just how fast our relationship moved, I think the timing made sense. I remember you wanted me to move in a lot sooner though.
Yeah, I was obsessed with you.
Yeah, but like
looking back, that was insane. I'm just kidding. Still obsessed. Still love you.
Thanks, babe. That's so sweet. But yeah, 9 months. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If anything, it should have been later, in my opinion. I mean, what couple moves in, 9 months after they start dating?
I mean, I know people who got married after like 3 months of dating.
No, you don't.
Yes.
Who?
I don't think I should disclose that, but
do I know this person?
I mean, there's like, okay, so there's been lots of like couples. I want to say more like in the grandparent age at this point where, they got together and then got married right away. Like he was in the army and then they stayed together forever.
I could see for the example you gave those people just because they're in different stages of their lives. And, if you're a little bit older, you might feel that pressure a little bit more. But I don't know. For us, I mean, me being, was I 26 at the time?
Yep.
26 years old and just a solo guy who's living on his own in general, like that's
the bachelor life.
Yeah, but not even the bachelor life. I was never like that. But yeah, like 9 months, that's probably a lot quicker than what any of my other 26-year-old friends would have done. But I mean, our situation called for it. You were pregnant and, that was the next move that we needed to make to be a family. And yeah.
Yeah. I will say with the situation, because I was pregnant and we were still early on in our relationship, I think moving in together relatively quick was the right move. But I don't think the right move would have been to get married right away because I was pregnant. Like a lot of the pressure we might have got from like family or like people looking in like, oh, are you going to propose? Are you going to get married? Like, you better get married.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had a couple pressures from family members, but yeah, I mean, I think we're both on the same page that a marriage isn't going to protect you if that person is not the right one. A marriage so soon with, just because that person, your significant other, is pregnant, that wouldn't have saved us long term if there was a serious issue. So yeah, I mean, thankfully you're not fucking crazy. So that right there will do it.
Yeah.
But
thank you. I'm going to keep that for documentation.
Just one compliment. I'm cooking her the rest of the show.
So I remember having a picture in my head of what like living together was going to be like. When we did move in together, did you have any ideas that got like shattered or maybe weren't what you expected?
I don't think so. I think really my thing was I just wanted a spot for my PC, which I know how crazy that sounds, but like for me as a guy, I've always been really good at just in general, not saying all guys are good at this, but I can live very minimally. I just need a bed and need like a pillow and a blankie and then like my PC, which is I know it sounds crazy. But like that was the thing that made it feel like home, those components. So and if there wasn't that kind of room for me, if I'm moving into a giant house like this, like yeah, I probably no matter how homey it felt, like it probably wouldn't have felt like my home. But I mean, we never had an issue with that or anything. I just threw it in your office basically, and it became our office when I moved in. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that was my only expectation. That was the only thing I was hoping to get out of it. But yeah, no, it's can't say there's been any other surprises or anything else didn't happen.
Do you remember our design disagreements for the office?
Not quite. Was it? Did I want to paint it black or something?
Yeah, like navy, like dark navy blue.
Is that what I said?
Yeah, you wanted to go for this whole like black, dark, moody whiskey den vibe of sorts. And I was like,
I kind of remember that.
never in the basement.
I kind of remember that actually. But I think now looking back at it, I think it probably, I wanted it to be something like how it is now. Like,
Mhm.
I didn't really know how to, I'm not really good at describing exactly how I want something to be designed. And I'm sure as hell not good at like actually designing a room by any means. But like, I remember like with streamers and stuff that I'd watch, it's like they would have these black panels, and I would just assume, oh, okay, the rest of their walls must be black. But I mean, obviously that's not the case, especially in this room. But yeah, I mean, I can't believe I said navy blue. That's disgusting.
I know. I remember telling all my friends, I was calling everyone like, you will not believe what he wants to do in the office. Like,
Really?
yeah, I was like,
You were calling people for
I was
this?
calling
You were-
people for it because I was trying to find a middle ground because myself being like, that like in my own home and I'm inviting this man in here that has design preferences. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I just
Like,
want like a navy blue room. What's so hard
well,
about
I mean, I just wanted you to let me design it and
Oh.
you just be minimalistic.
So you were saving me from myself.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
I was like, this is a bad idea.
That's hilarious. Who were you calling? Was it Mima? Mima? Was she calling you? That's crazy.
I mean, honestly, it was everybody.
Jessica?
Yeah, it was everyone.
Wow. Vanessa?
I think I did talk to Vanessa about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it was like a pain point for me. I was having a hard time like relinquishing, I think, control.
Yeah.
Was the issue.
I can see that being an issue.
Also, one of the great things about me is I was able to overanalyze that scenario. And I think I realized that when you were moving in here, you really were just asking for like a space to call your own.
Oh, yeah.
And so my takeaway was I wanted to give you that piece. So it was hard for me to say like, okay, fine, you can do whatever you want in there. And I don't know if you remember, I think I said, you can have the office and then I'll move mine instead of sharing it.
Oh, yeah, I do kind of remember that.
And then we were able to come to like a compromise, even though it was so petty. But
I didn't think you needed to move. Like I would never
I was
be
like,
that
I am
stickler.
never going to work in a navy blue office. I'm sorry.
And me at the time was like, I'm never going to work in a fucking bright pink office. This is insane.
Yeah.
It was insane.
So we compromised to the neutral white, which I was looking forward to that anyway.
Yeah. No, I think it worked out.
Be honest, was there ever a moment where you were like, what did I get myself into?
And you want me to be honest? Is there ever a moment where I was like, what did I get myself into? Okay, I don't think there was like a specific like time where I had to come to the realization and it all hit me at once, like, oh my gosh, what did I get myself into? But just in general, overall, when you look back at it, and even during the time, I just remember being like, man, things are moving quick. Like, this is just how my life is now. But I wasn't necessarily scared or have regrets or have hesitations about it. It's just it was a big deal. Like, you got pregnant 3 months, 3 months, maybe 2 months.
Yeah.
2 months into our relationship.
Yeah, we found out at the beginning of the 3rd month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Perfect time to get married, right? No, just kidding.
No, that would be life would have been crazy during that time. I mean, it wasn't general, but yeah, that would have been crazy.
Going back to that idea though, like, okay, let's say we did that. We got married and because I was pregnant, and looking back on some of like the adversity we experienced, I almost feel like we're stronger now because we didn't get married, because we made a harder choice to stay together in those moments, versus like if we were married already, there could have been a lot of like regret or feeling like, okay, I made a really bad choice.
Yeah, absolutely. It would have, there could have just been a time where, or a moment where it all hit us.
Yeah.
Like just the combination of pregnant, marriage, we're yelling at each other. We have a screaming baby. And then we also have, 2 other babies that are just a tad bit older, but still, like, all that pressure probably just would have sunk it. But,
Yeah.
like, now I feel like we've talked about it. We're in a spot where, we've talked about it and it's like, okay, even if we were to get married soon, we would not go through that. Some people, when they get married, then they move in together.
Yeah, like the hardest first year of marriage where you like are really getting to know someone.
Yeah. And I would be shocked if we had a hard first year of marriage compared to what we've just been dealing with now.
Yeah.
Like just the craziness of day-to-day life during your 2 pregnancies now, and the kids and the dogs, for God's sake, coming in peeing in rooms. Like I mean,
I can't even talk about those dogs right now.
Like this, our first year of marriage is probably going to be our best year of, like the easiest year.
Yeah. Our most established year in our relationship will be our first year of marriage.
Yeah. We'll get to go on a honeymoon when we get married.
Yeah.
Like we never take vacations now.
That's true. We need to change that.
We do, but I mean, with a baby and a almost 2-year-old and a
5-year-old,
11-year-old, a 5-year-old.
And how many kids do we have?
A dog.
Two dogs.
Yeah. We got Uncle Nini visiting. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out Uncle Nini.
Okay, so let's talk about chores. I feel like naturally we fell into some roles, but I think there was definitely an adjustment period. How did that feel for you? Okay, and do you feel like we're still in it?
An adjustment period? How? For chores?
For chores.
Okay, like what?
What's expected around the house? Like, for example, from my point of view, you were just like single guy. You had roommates. You were really only responsible for your space and the common area, whatever mess you made. And then moving in, we have 2 kids, 1 on the way, 2 dogs, like a whole house to take care of, yard work.
Yeah, maybe it isn't ingrained in my mind about the chores quite yet. I don't know.
I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah, that's good insight, though, that, where I'm coming from as far as, we had a common area and then I just clean my room, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, I mean, I have noticed it over time, like Isabella, now that she's walking and getting into things and opening makeup bags and spreading mascara around the house and painting on walls. Can't forget that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I have noticed that, just kids are just messy and it's hard to keep up.
Yeah. And what he's referring to is Isabella took my super stay red lip stain
Mm.
and painted all over our off-white colored walls. And tonight it was the mascara on the couch and the carpet and her hair.
On the couch? I didn't know it got on the couch.
It did get on the couch. I cleaned it.
So she was just next to you while just spreading mascara around.
Yeah.
You were just on your phone and she's just
I had
painting the couch with
I
mascara.
had the baby on my lap and I was just like looking at my phone and I felt like everyone was in a safe environment.
Oh, that's true.
Except my mascara.
Yeah, your
not
mascara
safe.
was not safe. It was not. It was actually in dire situations. She got it all over her face too. Like she gave herself a goatee. Do you remember when Kamaya with Sharpie drew a mustache and goatee and said she was Theosaya? Like that was her logic. Like, hey, let me. I see this Sharpie. I'm just.
That time was on your birthday.
On my birthday?
Yeah, it was on your birthday when we went to Triple Play.
Really?
Yeah, we like rented that hotel room and we were like there to have a good time and we were about to get the kids and like leave the room to go.
That was a surprise, right? I didn't know we were going to Triple Play that day, but yeah, you're right. That was.
Yeah, she did it in the hotel room. So we were like about to go out and like go bowling or something.
Yes.
And then she had a goatee. And it was so frustrating because it's like, we're at the hotel. Not like I have all my mom's supplies there to clean that up.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, Kamaya is technically she's still in the lead with drawing on herself on the walls and stuff because there was that Sharpie mishap too. And she was like 3, where you had to like paint the whole upstairs.
She was 2.5.
But yeah, so long story short, I do think I need to be better about kind of establishing what the rules are, but it's hard, I've always been that kind of person who's like, oh, when it's like, clean it when I notice it, basically. But you know me, I'm not like Hawkeye, like picking things out, like what the fuck, there's dust on that binky, babe. Can we get a lint roller on these
that's
phone
the hardest
pads?
part because it's like I think you can see it and the truth is you can't.
No, I can't, to be honest.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm glad we're talking about this now.
I'm so doomed.
What do you mean doomed?
I'm doomed.
That doesn't make you doomed. It's not like I will refuse to clean it or something. It's just
true.
I
will say I can empathize that it's different like moving in here because you also before were renting and I mean you didn't own that space.
Yeah.
Where coming here like I owned my own house. So here now we're homeowners and it takes a lot of work to manage a home, own a home and develop like a sense of pride for something that like you didn't pick out.
Yeah, I can agree with that. And even though I'm on the house now, like we had talked about this, it's just I still don't have that full pride yet because you're right. I didn't go through that process of like, oh my gosh, I'm battling other bidders for this house and I have to beat the market. And then, it's, oh yes, it's got 6 bedrooms. It's exactly what I'm looking for. And, it's got a bigger, like I never went through the home buying process and searching and putting in that extra work. And so, just coming from having rented, just like any other mid-20s and before kind of person, like you just call the landlord when something breaks. And yeah, I'm sure when we get our new house, whenever that will be, the mentality might fully form.
Oh god, I think we should start looking now.
Oh no. No, I love this house though.
So if we had unlimited money and we could design our dream home, do you think we would agree on design elements?
I think so, because I don't have a lot of criteria that I'd be looking for.
And what are your like top 4?
4? I'd be Be great if I could list two. Okay. High ceilings.
Vaulted ceilings.
Vault, is that what it's called? Yeah, like super high ceilings. Yep. Open concept. I know we've talked about that a little bit, but the kitchen, you can see everybody in the living room. Living room can see the kitchen, maybe like a bar kind of thing. And spacious. You don't want to feel claustrophobic in your kitchen or like you can't get by. And then
you like to hang out in there and you're always in the way.
Yeah. I think multi-car garage. I think that would be maybe let's call it a 3-car garage because I think ours right now is 2, right? Is it 2? Yeah, and I mean, with all of our shit in there, it's like 1-car garage.
Yeah. So far, I agree with all of that.
How many did I list? 3? Okay,
Yeah.
what about maybe a flat yard this time? Maybe flat. Our yard is
a level.
Yeah.
I think that's the better term.
Yeah.
A level yard.
A level yard.
Yeah. I also agree with
our
that.
yard is
So
big
hard.
and it's fenced and it's hard to maintain almost because it's just got so many levels and different components to
Yeah,
it.
it's on a hill, so it's got like the weirdness from the water runoff, and it kind of eats away at the fence. And
Yeah, like half of the fence is elevated, half of it's not elevated, and the right side of our yard is flat almost.
The more you're talking about our yard, I'm having intrusive thoughts about the landfill of dog shit that's out there since the snow has melted.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, it's winter. I mean,
it's just like,
is Andre gonna be out there picking up dog poo in the snow? Like he's got to dig through the snow to find the poo.
Okay, no, but literally when I woke up this morning, I looked outside and I was expecting to see what I've seen the last few days, like a beautiful white winter wonderland, like our 2 black dogs out in the white snow, just having a good time. But what I saw instead was
it's like flooded.
A landmine of shit just everywhere. Like you could not walk out there.
Oh, no. Yeah, 100% not.
It was crazy.
Yeah. But that's why even last year we had this issue and you just, that's what I think we had talked about hiring the poop scoop guys.
Yeah, the poop scoop guys for hire. That's a money business.
Didn't we pay Andre? Is that like the rare time that we paid Andre to go out there and understandably anybody who
we offered to pay Uncle Nini too. He declined.
He declined. Shout out Uncle Nini.
This episode is sponsored by Uncle Nini.
Yeah, Uncle Nini.
My 17-year-old brother who's hard up for cash that will not do any job.
It's going to be... Uncle Nini is going to just he's going to be a professional gambler or something, I'm convinced. Like he wins the family Christmas games. Like that's his gross income is the family Christmas games. Like I need to report him to the IRS so he starts paying taxes on that because that's unacceptable and that's not fair.
We know I do most of the grocery shopping. Is there anything that I buy that you just cannot stand? That you're like, damn, I wish you would quit buying that.
Maybe the LaCroix, the waters.
Oh, my sparkling water.
Yeah, well, you got me hooked on Diet Pepsi. I never used to drink Diet Pepsi. I thought they were not good at all. But then you liked the bubbles, and so when I first started dating you, you would like pull out a Diet Pepsi and offer me a couple drinks, and I'd be like, sure, yeah, I'll take a swig. And slowly over time, it grew on me. So now when I open the fridge, it's like a good thing to see a Diet Pepsi, or like the big container of Diet Pepsi. But lately, I've been seeing those fucking LaCroix.
Yeah, because I'm trying to drink less soda. But here's a secret. I've been hiding the Diet Pepsis behind the sparkling water.
Are you serious?
Dead ass. I was down to like 6 Diet Pepsis and I was like, I cannot let these go. So I hid them in the fridge because I knew you wouldn't find them in the fridge.
So they're up there right now.
To be determined.
Wow, that's calculated.
It is.
That is calculated right there.
So let's talk about the alone time struggle. Be careful how you answer this.
Oh my gosh, what do you mean?
I'm just kidding. One of the biggest struggles about living together is trying to find alone time without being like, I guess, weird about it. So do you ever get that feeling like you love me, but you just don't want to be in the same room as me?
Not necessarily. I know you're probably thinking, yeah, this guy's about to destroy me right now, but no, not necessarily. I think I don't necessarily need alone time. Maybe away from the kids every once in a while,
Oh,
but that's just
preach.
natural. I think my alone time is when I play video games. But again, like, I wouldn't mind if you were down here and that's what we set up this room to be. Like, you could be on this futon watching TV and I could just be playing video games. So it hasn't been about the alone time necessarily. It's just been me chilling playing video games. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. How do you feel?
I think the only time I don't want to be in the same room as you is if we're like having a disagreement and I just need some space from like the argument.
Yeah,
But it's never really you. But yeah, I think I feel really comfortable with you. So coexisting, and I feel like I can have my alone time with you in the same space. Kind of like what you were saying. Like if you're on the computer, I can be on my phone or watching TV, and I find comfort in being in the same space.
Yeah.
What would you say is the most random or unexpected money conversation that we've had since moving in together?
The most random or unexpected money conversation? Honestly, I have no idea.
Obviously, finances are one of the biggest pain points in a relationship, but I feel like with both of us having like a financial background, money has been kind of easy for us to talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, we might not always agree on.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a vulnerability with money to a lot of people. We've definitely have been in scenarios, me as a banker, you as a teller, to start there, then loan processing. You know, you see everybody's statements, you know, kind of just you kind of get an idea of what the general population goes through when you do these kinds of things, and then you realize you're not just the only one that has these unique financial circumstances, and you can talk about it and you can feel comfortable around it. But yeah, I mean, the financial background has definitely helped, I would say, for that. I couldn't imagine not being on the same page with that. I mean, I've kind of experienced it, but thankfully we don't have to go through that.
Yeah, like what Caleb Hammer says, if you are like financially stupid, like that would be a problem.
Yeah.
Like if you're just making stupid decisions.
Yeah.
If we won the lottery, what is the first thing you would change about our living situation?
Honestly, I've thought about this only because I hear, you know, Powerball is up to 500 million or 1 billion or yeah, you know, crazy numbers. And I thought about it like, okay, if I won the lottery, what would I do? Of course, not tell anybody. I probably wouldn't even tell you at first. Just make sure I got the ducks lined up and make sure it didn't like, because, you know, what if I told you and then just that's got to be such an exciting time. You might want to tell somebody and then boom, that could be.
Like if it wasn't real, like if it didn't happen.
No, like if it happened.
But why would you not want to tell me right away?
Because the control would still be with me, like not telling anybody. And that, like, to me as a leader of the family, I would want that control because I could make sure everybody still stays safe. Because I mean, I can only imagine the crazy shit that happens if you're like start spewing to family members, hey, I just won $1 billion. Like, who the fuck knows? Like, friends of family could be coming after us or could be showing up at our doorstep. And like, just to avoid that for all intents and purposes, I would probably keep it to myself just until I could
Process it.
Not even process it, but get a plan of, okay, how do I bring it up to you and keep the family safe? I would probably have like something in the works, like, okay, here's the deal, Kaylee. I won the Powerball. We won the Powerball. We're going to go stay in this, you know, gated community. I hired security.
You think it's that serious?
Yeah, I do.
Oh
Absolutely.
my God.
Absolutely. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking, but
I
you
would
know,
say.
for the babies, I just would not. I just wouldn't fuck around with that kind of danger. And yeah, I would hire security and make sure everything's in place, at least, or safety, and then I would tell you. And then I'd be like, okay, don't tell anybody yet. You know, don't be spewing to Uncle Nini that
I was like, if you said
shout
blab,
out Uncle Nini. He's gonna hear this. He'll be like, "What the fuck, Seth? Why are you?" I don't want to be.
You're roasting him. He's not even here to defend himself.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck, dude? What did I do to you?" No, not roasting. Just
shout out Uncle Nini.
Yeah, just shouting him out, man.
Okay, so you never really know somebody's weird habits until you live with them. Is there anything that I've done or that I do as like a little weird habit that you did not see coming?
I just didn't see it coming.
Yeah. You didn't see it coming, and now you just have to live with it.
I saw it coming, but now, like, it was a thing when I first met you, and I knew it was a thing, but now I guess maybe it starts to not annoy me by any means, but I start to challenge it more. Can you get an idea of what that is?
No.
Like keeping shit.
Oh my God.
And she doesn't like hoard or anything like that. It's just there's things that you keep that are actually turn out to be helpful for us. Don't get me wrong, but like there's also things where it's like, okay, do we fucking need this? It feels like it's getting a little cluttery.
We're fighting, guys. That's it. We're fighting. He hates my stuff.
I don't hate your stuff. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate your stuff. I just like there's some things like the fucking antique mirror that you had that would like open up and it had one leg.
Oh my gosh.
And it wouldn't stand straight. Like we didn't need
the most gorgeous white hutch with glass doors.
No, not that. I'm talking about like there was a mirror that had one leg. And it was like laid sideways for a long time. It wasn't
a mirror
standing.
that had one leg.
Yeah, it had like jewelry and stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. My jewelry box body mirror.
Yeah.
Okay, that broke.
So we had to like say sayonara to it.
Yeah, because it broke.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to keep that.
Like there was a good amount of time where you thought it
when
was salvageable.
I had it and was keeping it, it was before it broke.
That's true. But anyways, go back to the white hutch because we were beefing on that for a while.
Yeah, we've been beefing on the white hutch. I got rid of it because it didn't serve a purpose in my life anymore. But
it was oversized. It was like 1,000 fucking pounds.
It was beautiful, and it used to be in my childhood bedroom. So
I can see the value.
That's something that had meaning that I attached to it. Yeah. Which I mean, yeah, that's my own problem, but
no, I mean it's not really an issue. I can see the value in it. It's just before we got rid of it, I was like,
honestly, that kills me that you didn't see it coming. That I'm like almost a hoarder.
But you don't hoard, don't get me wrong, but you keep stuff that we might actually have a use for later.
What's so funny is like I've talked to Jessica about this before, and you're always like, we need to get rid of all this stuff. And then you're like, oh, we need this tool for this scenario. And I'm like, oh, check the tool bag. And I have it. Yeah, and you're always like, true. Wow, I'm so glad we have this.
And I think the example you're talking about is like the screw that was for my belt to tighten it. Mm-hmm. And it was like a super tiny screwdriver. Like I didn't think anything like a screwdriver like that existed. I thought it was just like a manufacturer's kind of thing where they're like, haha, fucker, now you got to send your belt in and get it tightened. But yeah.
They would be doing that.
Yeah. No, you had like that little package with those tiny screwdrivers.
Yeah.
And it ended up working perfectly. And I used it once and I haven't used it since.
In my defense, I think once you own a home, you start to realize the value in some of that little tiny stupid shit.
Yeah.
You're like, true. Wow, it costs a lot of money to furnish a home. And especially at the time I was a single mom.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And a lot of things were just gifted to me.
That's a good point. See, I don't have that perspective. As a dude, I would just, have my bed and my PC and
I do need to give you props for like having your bed on a bed frame because there's a lot of single dudes that just do the mattress on the floor and that is so ghetto. Yeah. Any of you.
That could have been me, but
ladies, if you're dating a guy whose mattress is on the floor, that's a red flag.
Like those memes, I see those memes where it's like girls just don't want us to be happy about how little we have. It'll be like a picture of like one mattress on the floor with like one pillow and one blanket, and then like a TV and an Xbox or something, and like that's all we can have. And I swear, like all the guys I know, like that's all you could have and you could be totally happy. So true.
Yeah. There's this girl on TikTok. Her name's Kylie Perkins. She just recently blew up like on TikTok. But I started following her, I don't know, like a month or two ago. I saw like her video. She's really intense. And she's like, her whole message is pretty much, what if like cleaning your house is the answer? What if like decluttering is the answer? Like to being happy, having more time and all this stuff. I was thinking about it, and it's kind of like what you're saying. You'd have more time if you had less stuff.
Yeah.
To do all of that. Like if you do it all the night before, then you sleep better because you wake up and you're already like prepared to go.
Yeah.
And so it's like your house is clean, your clothes are ironed and put away, and everything is just ready.
That's true.
For you to start the day.
That's true. I feel like there is mentally a very big difference in my morning when I wake up, when I have my clothes like laid out on my dresser or whatever. Like just going, grabbing them, getting in the shower versus like, okay, I gotta find my shirt.
Yeah.
Make sure my pants are get out of the dryer or whatever. Like it's just,
you don't have to like fully turn your brain on that early. You can just kind of ease into it.
Yeah, no, that's gotta be some, there's gotta be some rewards to that. Well, I think we had talked about it too with the girls' room, because before that toy bucket thing we got, their room was a disaster every single day. Not just like, a couple times through the week. It was like every single day. It was a disaster. But or now that they clean it more often and it's easier to clean, it's like, yeah, I'm sure they have some benefits of that, being able to take naps and stuff. I mean, maybe Issa will never have that ability, but Kamaya probably benefits from that.
Yeah. So if we had to write up a roommate agreement today, what would be the first rule you put on there?
A roommate agreement?
Yeah.
I've had plenty of roommates. I don't think I've ever had like a written agreement with anybody, minus like
how much you're going to pay for rent.
Just yeah, I've never had that.
I've lived with some of my best friends, and I know some of their quirks. And so I think if I had a roommate agreement, the first thing I would put on there, and this would apply to them and you.
Oh, and me?
Yeah, is do not squeeze my toothpaste. I don't understand why all of the sudden you started squeezing it.
It's just, I don't know.
When you first moved in, you were like with the squeeze from the bottom, not like grabbing it and making it all nasty. And all of a sudden, like something has changed in you.
I'm pretty sure I just changed with the seasons, babe. Back then it was squeeze from the bottom, Seth. And now it's just fucking grab it and squeeze it, Seth.
Okay.
And that's just what it is.
I literally am fighting back saying you're dead to me because I feel like that's too harsh. But it makes me want to say you're fucking dead to me at this point. What is your number one thing, aka pet peeve, that absolutely sends you?
Yeah, this is easy. This is fucking easy.
I'm going to tell you mine. So my number one, which you know this, is how you cannot, for the life of you, find the sheet in the bed.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, and fuck that sheet, man. Like that sheet, just fuck that sheet.
This gets me heated. I was sleeping the other night, and he was like,
wait, what sheet are we talking about?
The like sheet, like it goes sheet, comforter.
Yeah, so it's not a sheet. What's it called?
It's called a top sheet.
Like a lint? Oh, it's called a top sheet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, the top. Fuck the top sheet.
Yeah. He was sleeping on top of the top sheet, in between the top sheet and the comforter. But I was in the comforter top sheet on the bottom sheet. And so it just was like the tension of it, because he can't like get in the bed correctly, just made me so mad all night that I actually got on my phone, got on my notepad, and I started listing out 5 pet peeves that he does that absolutely send me. So stay tuned for that, because I will spill those later.
But yeah, that sheet, like it's that sheet it doesn't even do anything. It's just fucking cold when I get it. It does
do something.
It's cold.
It keeps your dirty body off of the comforter.
What? But I mean, Not really.
Yes.
When I wake up, that sheet is just not even a thing.
Okay, that's my
that
point.
sheet's not going to
That
save
is
the
my
comforter.
point.
That's
What
crazy.
is yours?
That's great. What is what?
Yours.
My pet peeve?
Mhm.
Oh, no. Back to this fucking sheet thing. That sheet is irrelevant. There's no need for that sheet.
All right.
Doesn't even keep you warm. Okay.
That's it.
I'm pretty sure there's like science behind it that it extracts warmth from your body.
Okay.
Pretty sure. Like, yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure if you just had a comforter, you'd be way warmer over time than that sheet.
Where is your logic coming from?
Well, it's like layers, you know? And like with every layer, you technically have like a
number
space between the
one
layer.
reason for a top sheet is hygiene.
Like things don't technically touch in like at the atomic level. Things don't actually touch. You know that, right? And so that just allows room for cold. So that's my science behind why top sheets are fucking stupid and they colder. But what is it? Hygiene?
Yes, hygiene.
What? That's crazy.
Because it's a barrier between you and the comforter, keeping the heavier bedding cleaner for longer. I mean, that number one reason is enough.
Okay, what's the number two?
Comfort.
No.
Soft, lightweight
Not
sheet
true.
can feel nice against the skin and regulate temperature better.
Not true at all.
Internet.
Per internet? Well,
Per internet,
the internet is wrong. Because, like, I'm telling you. Like, Google
Okay,
it.
so
Google
this
it.
is...
Don't chat GBT it. AI
This is how
fucking
we're going
wrong.
to solve this problem. You are now in charge of washing the comforter.
Hell no. We're using a top sheet for that. Are you kidding me?
Okay, I'm done. Okay, what's yours?
My number one pet peeve. You know what it is. Would you like to tell the class?
I don't know what it is.
Really?
Yeah, I forgot.
Okay, so you have this thing where randomly you'll like talk and you'll just be really, really quiet.
Oh.
And then you'll fucking snap at people for not hearing you. And I'm like, babe, like I can't hear you. And you're like, open your fucking ears then. I'm like, what? And you know what? Like, it's crazy because you'll do it to anybody. And you, the other day, did it to Alexa. Okay? And Alexa wasn't hearing you twice. And you got mad at the Alexa. And I thought, wow, this only just backs my idea that you just, I mean, my pet peeves. This is insane. It's insane. Like, you're like, Alexa.
Okay.
Nothing
At least
happened.
I'm consistent. Like,
What do you mean?
it's not like I'm just snapping at you, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess not. But poor Andre, you know, you'll be like,
Okay,
like,
do not bring Andre.
you'll be like, go change the laundry. Like, just run downstairs, you know, and
Okay.
20 minutes
I'm
later,
done.
Andre, what's the laundry switch? He's like, what? Mommy, no, I didn't hear you.
Stop that right now. Okay, I'm so dead.
Yeah, that's number one for sure.
So, to wrap up this conversation about living together, what is something small that happens every day that makes you happy that we're living together?
Definitely coming home. That's a fun one. I think with the stresses just growing over time for work and, you know, the increased responsibilities and stuff like that, like that's a blessing at work. But like I feel the stresses. And then when I come home, that's like it's very obvious to me now that that's my safe spot. And as a dude, you know, especially a young dude who just used to the bachelor life. I mean, it's been a while, of course, but like I've never had that feeling. Like I never understood when people were like, oh, thank God, you know, home's my safe space. Like I'm home now, you know, day's good. Like I never had that experience really, but yeah, now definitely having a family, you know, just coming home to you guys is special.
That's one of my favorite parts of the day too. Remember the other day when I started playing Usher, Daddy's Home?
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
well, you started playing another song.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Alexa, I guess.
Okay.
Alexa didn't hear her or something. So another song started playing, not by Usher.
If another couple came to us and asked for advice and they were thinking about moving in together, what is one thing that you would tell them?
Probably going back to one of the first questions. So like, you know, we talked about what our expectations were moving in, like if there was anything that like I didn't get or, you know, that kind of vibe. I would just say make sure you guys talk about like what your safe space is going to look like. Like the thing for me was having the PC. somewhere. That was my thing, you know, and that's not going to be everybody's thing, but was my thing. That is what made it feel like home to me. If that didn't come up somehow and then you're like, no, you're not bringing your fucking PC, and then it's like, okay, well, it doesn't feel like home, because that's, you know, that's my enjoyment too. Find that safe space.
Yes. I think mine would be similar. It would be looking for any red flags about invasion of your safe space. Because I think for me, my advice would be don't move in with somebody that you feel uncomfortable around. How we were talking about, like, you can do your own thing or get your me time while I'm still in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Like, your me time can be talking to your friends on Discord and being on your PC or whatever, and I'm still in the same room doing my own thing. That if you can't do that with somebody, that would be my advice, is look for those red flags.
Yeah.
To wrap up our episode with Seth, I have a couple listener submitted rapid fire questions.
What? Shout out, Jessica.
First one. If my life was on the line, could you eat a whole gallon of mayo in 12 minutes?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Easy. If your life was on the line, yeah. Could I plug my nose? Mayo is not one of those like pungent kind of things to eat.
It's just like fatty.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
slippery.
Yeah. I would try to pretend it was like yogurt or something, to be honest. But like nose plugged, you know, just fucking it. Yeah. No problem with that.
If I was arrested with no explanation, what would you assume I did?
Start a fight or like punch a cop or something.
Punch a cop?
I don't know. I mean, to be arrested, what the fuck did you do? That's crazy.
If we switched bodies for a day, what's the first thing you would do? I know what I would do. So
this is weird. It's like that song by Lil Dicky and Chris Brown. I woke up Chris Breezy.
Oh yeah.
He's like looking at his dick. Like that's probably.
Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
100 duck-sized. Their kicks are so strong. Horses' kicks are so strong. I feel like even a duck size, 100 of them. If they were like fucking kicking me in the leg, and you know, eventually they took my legs out, and then I was just on the floor, you know, laying there, and they just started going for my face, that would be bad. Like a fucking horse-sized duck. Like, what the fuck is the duck gonna do? Quack at me?
Peck you, maybe? All right.
Do ducks peck? Ducks don't peck.
Ducks can be mean.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen a mean duck.
All right. I'll take you to the park. Okay. This one, I need to know the answer to. If I turned into a zombie, would you take me out immediately or would you still love me?
That's a tough one. It's going to look like that Walking Dead scene. The Walking Dead. Have you seen that? You haven't seen that?
I mean, I know of it.
Okay, so what's that guy's name? Morgan. His name's Morgan. And so he's a friend of Rick, the main character. But they go through this like bonding moment, him and Rick. But eventually, long story short, Morgan has to shoot his wife. Or he has her in the crosshairs or something. But he didn't do it. And guess what happened?
She ate his face?
She ate his son's face later because he didn't take her out.
Oh, damn.
So it would be kind of like that, but I would shoot you while you were in my crosshairs. But I'd be like crying and stuff, probably. Like flipping you off, probably, for getting bit by a zombie.
Yeah.
Like, I'd actually be pissed.
I'd probably be going through the full... I'd be pissed if you got turned into a zombie too. I'd be like, seriously, I got to raise these kids by my damn self.
Yeah.
Like you would.
The 5 stages of grief, like all within the
anger,
3
just
minutes.
Stay there.
Yeah.
What is the most awkward thing you've ever done to try and impress somebody?
I've just probably said stupid shit. I don't know if I remember, but
that tracks.
Yeah, I don't think I've done like some crazy shit, like, you know, set a car on fire or something.
Oh my God. Who are you trying to impress with arson? Thank you so much for joining me this evening.
You're welcome. It's your honor. I'm just kidding. I love you.
I love you too. Don't forget to like and subscribe and rate us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere else you get your podcasts. Bye.